This is Fabulae 29.6. There it is, 29.6. Since he had used up the greater part of the day in vain. Now, this here, this clause, we really have to think about this. I stopped right there before even going on. Since, although, when, once. We really don't know what the Romans are. Oh, got that out of the picture there. So here's this tree of meanings that it could be. And we don't really know what the Romans are thinking about this. We don't know what cum actually means. But we do know that this is a circumstantial clause. And that's what this lesson is all about. Circumstantial clauses and purpose clauses. Circumstantial. So really what it's saying is he had used up the whole day in vain. Under those circumstances, he ceased from this effort. So this describes the circumstance. How we translate it really depends on personal choice and on the context. Now this guy here, and I should have put in these marks there, this is an ablative because we've got a verb. This means to desist from. So you might call that an ablative of separation, depending on that verb there. And you can see day, the day part in the front, that indicates, apart from something. He stopped from this effort after he had spent a big part of the day in vain. And, se contulit, he brought himself ad Minerva, to Minerva. This is just a fancy way. Let me get a new. This goes together. This is an idiom, and it means go. Just go. Okay? Brings himself. That's ridiculous. He went to Minerva. And now comes another big show here. Ut. Okay, ut. And the subjunctive here. Okay. So this is a purpose clause. Am I in the picture there? Yeah. Purpose. It expresses purpose so that he could ask for help from her. Little macron over that because it's ablative. So he goes to Minerva, and let's make this idiomatic English, to ask for help. Make sense? So we're going to translate this in a very different way from the way the Romans say it. Now let's do a little parsing here. Let's take a look at com sum siset. This guy is the pluperfect active subjunctive. And it is subjunctive because, as we said, it's in this circumstantial clause. This is indicative, and then down here we've got an imperfect active subjunctive. Subjunctive, why? Because it is purpose. Imperfect active subjunctive. How do we form the imperfect active subjunctive? Infinitive, plus ending. Super easy, super regular. And how do we form this subjunctive? Here, I'll bring it right up here. Perfect active infinitive plus ending. You can see it right there. Zoop and zoop. Consumsisse is the perfect active infinitive. Then you just add the ending. That's only for the active. In the passive here, you would have pederetur, but in the passive for the pluperfect, it's quite different. Okay, here we go. This is a big sentence for us. Got the circumstantial clause with the pluperfect subjunctive. We've got the purpose clause with the imperfect subjunctive.